Yeah, absolutely. And he reflects on that painful semi-final defeat from last season. And I'm pleased to say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer joins us straight away. So from Axel Tuanzebe, whose goal didn't count, to his manager joining us. Ollie, thanks ever so much. I wonder whether those three semi-finals, I'm sure they frustrated you, but whether for this group of players as well, it leaves to that sort of sense of some unfinished business and that desperation to go a couple of steps further in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, of course. It's, as Axel rightly says, you know, you remember the defeats more so than the wins, and especially semi-finals. You know, you're so close to the final and the big stage, and we had three of them. We've already had one of them this season, so this group feels hurt, of course, and want to go further.
Let's talk about Solskjaer. A really big night for him. As he came on, Paul Scholes, who's standing next to me, he looked at it and he said, such a shame there's not a full Old Trafford to witness this moment, because it is a special moment. The youngest ever player for this football club in European competition.
Yeah, and Shola, he's got some skills and attributes that we think is going to make a very good player here. And it's a platform, of course, tonight, just 15 minutes. It's something to build on, something to remember for him at Old Trafford. But then again, with the fans, he would have enjoyed it more, because they give you so much more energy than football at the moment. It is strange, it is different, but I'm sure all the fans will see him later on.
Good man. Robbie's wondering when his son gets an opportunity.
Yeah, he'll get a chance if he does well. You know, anyone who signs here, you know, they've got a chance if they have the right attitude and keep listening to the coaches. So Robbie knows.
Robbie knows, good, and he's got a good teacher at home as well as at Manchester United. Talk us through the atmosphere among the group at the moment, because the results are looking really good. There's a great confidence. You reacted so well to that defeat by Sheffield United here.
Yeah, no, we are a group that's very tight together. You have to be at the moment, because there's not a lot else you're doing, and you know, that's the interaction you have with people. You come in, you work every day. We've had a few setbacks and knocks, which I've seen some players there being, it lifts us. We want to go further, and we not failed, but you've failed in 3 semi-finals. You want to do better and improve, and the culture is really improving. Of course, at the moment it's a little bit different because the coaches are away, but we've got some fantastic experience and some good coaches with us. So it's exciting. I think it's a group of players that will only improve because we're still a young team.
And I know it's a group of players that would love to be defined by winning a trophy. You've actually got a really interesting and, from your perspective, exciting few weeks coming up. You've got some big games of football. You've got Leicester in the Cup. They'll want to win that game now they've gone out of the Europa League this evening. So, really, quite a lot may be determined in the next 4 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, well, now until the international break, I think we've got 7 games, 6 or 7 or 8 games, and of course you have Chelsea, you have, as you say, Leicester, you have City, so you have massive games, West Ham, all important games in the league, and you got Palace away, and then who knows who we draw. So it's going to be these 3 weeks now, is it? 3 and a bit weeks until the international break. They're going to be massive for us, but we're in a good place. Confidence is good. Hopefully we'll get a few players back in, and the Dan tonight wasn't hopefully not too bad.
Yeah, tell us the latest on that.
No, he felt a tweak, so we'll have to check on him. Dan tonight, then Scott, Donny, Edinson. We hope that they can be available for the weekend. I'm not sure. Paul is still out a few weeks, unfortunately.
All right, good man. Well, look, thanks for joining us. And I hear it's a special someone's birthday tomorrow, but with lockdown, no plans, I imagine.
Absolutely no plans whatsoever. What can you do? You just enjoy the day with the team. The lads. I'm not going to bring cake in for him. I don't need a cake, so I'll stay away from that.
Well, I tell you what, get in front of BT Sport at midday, and we'll try and give you a decent birthday present of a nice draw for the last 16.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I'll watch it.
Top man. Thanks very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Cheers. See you later.
Thanks very much. Look, I like the fact that he used the word failed and then sort of corrected himself. But it is the right word when you're Manchester United and you make it to 3 semi-finals and don't win any of them. And you can tell that's sort of burning a bit for him this season.
Yeah, that'll be hurting him, and it's 4 semi-finals if you count the one this year, which isn't great, is it? Because you need to go to that next level now. He's seen him do well, get to a certain place, get to second in the league, then fall away. Got to top of the league this year. What, 6 or 7 games ago? Went to Anfield, and unfortunately they went on a little bit of a sticky run and fell away. Not fell away because they're still in second, but they've got to find that extra bit of quality. Big players in the big games have to step up, and they failed to do that at this moment in time. Now they've got to do it. If Manchester United go to that next level and win titles, win cups, whatever it may be, these players need to step up now.
To be defined as a great player at this football club, do you have to win trophies? We see Bruno Fernandes's form this season, his impact's been remarkable. I think Ruben Diaz at Man City, his impact as well. But Fernandes, to be defined as great, do you have to do it over a long period of time and inevitably win trophies at this football club?
Well, there's no doubt he's a great player. He's got great quality. He has to try and lead this team to trophies now. He can't do that by himself. Of course he can't. I think there's a nucleus of a squad that is good enough to nearly win something. As you said, they're getting to semi-finals, they're nearly winning something. They haven't proven yet that they can go on that extra level to win something, and that's what they've got to do.
Very good. And a nice message there for your lad as well. You get the chance of your work.
Listen, work hard. You know,
he's doing well, though, isn't he?
Listen, he's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing well. Listen, I'm proud of him. Whatever happens, Jake, it's a difficult time for all youngsters now, up and down the country. You know, are they getting kept on? Are they getting released? But whatever happens, listen, I'm the proudest dad in the world.
Love that. Welcome back. If your team are still in the Europa League, make a date with us for midday tomorrow, because we will bring you the draw for the next round, and it will include Tottenham, who overcame Wolfsberger very easily. Ajax went through against Lille. Arsenal just made it through 2-1 down with half an hour to go across 2 legs, but they won 3-2. Well done to them. Hoffenheim beaten by Molde 5-3 on aggregate. Let's have a look at some of the other scores. Napoli with a shock defeat over the 2 legs. They won this evening 2-1. Granada going through 3-2 on aggregate. Rangers winning 9-5 on aggregate. They continue to score for fun. Shakhtar Donetsk won 3-0 on aggregate. Villarreal also made it through against Salzburg. Another couple of pages for you. Dinamo Kiev winning on the night and going through as well. Dinamo Zagreb also winning 4-2. Leicester, that's the big disappointment from a British perspective this evening, beaten at home by Slavia Prague. Leverkusen Young Boys win 6-3 on aggregate. Roma beat Braga 3-0. Olympiacos go through 5-4 on aggregate. Milan win on away goals. They'll be relieved about that. And it finished Manchester United 0, Real Sociedad 0. And our co-commentator Robbie Savage has made it through to join us. Look, Robbie, it wasn't the most exciting game in the world, but we ended the match, as you did in commentary, by talking about the amount of youngsters on the pitch there. And that's really the story, isn't it, for this competition? Is an opportunity to play players who wouldn't necessarily get a chance in Premier League matches and things.
Yeah, we said before the game, the history of this football club of having academy graduates in the matchday squad. Shola coming onto the pitch. Great moment for him and his family. I'm sure his family will watch him back home. But what an opportunity. Just goes to show that this football club, if you're good enough, they'll put you in.
Absolutely. Well, let's go through some of the action from this evening. Ever the Manchester United fan and optimist, Paul didn't think that the goal should have been disallowed.
What?
Yeah, he did.
What?
Because he was off the ball, you said, didn't you? I mean,
do you know what? He didn't mean it. Lindelof did not mean to do it, and I don't think it affected the play anyway.
Well, I didn't mean to 2-foot you when I played against him. I did it often enough.
So you didn't get anywhere near.
I think the problem is the foul happens before the goal. The foul happens before the goal, therefore goal disallowed.
Yeah, do you know what? I felt sorry for him, because what a header that was as well from Tuanzebe. Look, he celebrated, he thinks he's scored a goal, and unfortunately...
You don't think that's a foul?
I don't think it affected the goal, no.
You don't think it's a foul?
I don't think it affected the goal. Do you know what I mean?
That's a foul.
Look, it's an accident.
Doesn't matter.
It's an accident.
It's a reckless challenge.
It doesn't affect the play.
It's a reckless challenge.
It does not affect the play. Give him the goal.
I think
it's a great header. I agree with Scholes. It's a great header.
It's a great header, but I think the laws of the game mean that sadly it doesn't count. Let's talk about Anthony. Hold on.
Oh.
We can hear from Axel Tuanzebe. We can get some reaction from him, actually, get his thoughts on the goal that wasn't allowed in the end. He's with Paul Dempsey.
Well played, Axel. Congratulations for getting through. Did you know you were going to be playing in midfield tonight?
No, it's just something where the gaffer chucked me in, to do a job, and I've done the job. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but we're through. That's the most important.
Have you been working on that?
No, what, playing in midfield?
Yeah.
No. My natural position is centre back, but if the gaffer needs me to fill in, then I'm all for it.
Well, it may have been your natural position until now, but it looked like you could do that job as well.
I'm a versatile player. Obviously, I pride myself in playing in a central defensive position, but again, it's for the team, and it's great that we got through in the end.
Did you enjoy it in there?
Yeah, it's good. It's a different challenge. It's been a while since I've played there, but again, most important thing that we're through.
How's the season been going for you generally?
The season's been up and down, I'd say. I started off with an injury, but picking my way back up. Just need to get more minutes, get a momentum, and see how I finish, and probably have a stronger end to the season.
Is it enjoyable for you, as you're trying to force your way back into the side, that you've got some other young, talented footballers also looking to get game time now?
Yeah, this is Man United. I think all players that play for Man United are definitely talented. The competition's very high. It gives the manager problems. Selections, he always has options. I think the personality that Man United bring through are always determined players. They're always people that want to work hard, and it shows whenever we get opportunities to play.
What's the fit? Because you have been here a few years, and obviously even as a young boy.
Yes.
But what's the feeling now about this group? Because it is a very impressive looking run of results.
Yes.
Over the last 3 months. What can you do?
It takes a while to get a momentum going. It takes a while to have faith in players, to have faith in their manager, and I think this season especially we're starting to build that. It's not something that's done in a year or two. It's a long project. We're just having faith in our players, having faith in our coaching staff, and the results are starting to come through, and hopefully we'll just build on that.
And I know the expectation is this time of the year you're challenging for trophies. The expectation is also to win trophies. This is Manchester United. What did you learn as a group from the disappointments of last season?
They always stay with you. They always stay with you. It's a learning curve, it's an experience. You don't want to feel like that again. That's the most important thing, and you always remember the feeling of losing, even more so than winning. So you try your best and do everything to ensure that doesn't happen again.
Good luck for the rest of the season. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.